Alright, what's up, Leo? I just did a general reading for Cancer, and because Leo is next, just month-wise, I thought I would read with you guys next. These shuffles on camera are making me look bad. Oh my god, like, it was like... Never mind. Sometimes I shuffle and the cards get caught on each other. They're really annoying. But, if you haven't watched my pick a card reading for retrograde energy, or just whenever you watch it, it will resonate with you, I uploaded that first. That's the first video I uploaded on my channel. I also uploaded Cancer. If you're involved with any type of Cancer, you can cross-watch that if you'd like. First video, the pick a card one, is like an hour long, so, and that took like forever to upload. I managed to get on my computer and then upload it from Google Photos, but it was a pain. So I'm trying to make these readings a little short. If you see me or hear me fumbling around just because the card flew on the floor or whatever. Also, if you hear any noise, little twin sisters that are running around the house. So without further ado, this is a general reading. Not everything will resonate with every single person, but this is not date specific, so whenever you watch this, it might resonate a little bit, especially if you are a Leo, have Leo heavy in your chart, or you are dealing with Leo and you're a cross watcher. This could be love related, this could be money and career related. It really doesn't entirely matter, like it's not really specific until I pull the cards and see what we're dealing with. I will pull a Romance Angel Oracle card, especially if it's about love, or if it just looks like it could be, or just as an extra little bonus for you guys, because I do specialize in romantic relationship type of readings. That's kind of what I pick up on a lot. But ugh. Let me just concentrate while I'm shuffling because I don't want anything like that. Just give me a second. So, Spirit, what is going on with Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any part of Leo heavy in their chart? What is going on with Leo? What is going on with Leo? Star card in reverse as Aquarius energy. What is going on with Leo? 3 more cards. What is going on with Leo? Temperance in reverse, that's Sagittarius. What is going on with Leo? What's going on with Leo? 2 more cards. I don't know, let's peek up. 2 more cards, flyers, please. Ooh, Ace of Wands in reverse. A lot of reversals. I don't know about that. What's going on with Leo? And the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So, I'll be right back. Let me just interpret this real quick. Okay, Leo. So, there is a lot of, like, kind of negative energy. Like, so look at how all these cards are reversed. These are 3 major arcana, so you're probably going through, like, a shit ton of spiritual energy. Maybe something that was meant to happen, but it kind of sucks right now. Like, maybe, like, some sort of life transitions happening for you. The signs right now, it could be any fire sign. We have Sagittarius right here, we have Taurus right there, and we have Aquarius right there. If you know anyone who's any of these signs or any of those seasons, Taurus season was back in May. Sagittarius is like December, and the star is like February, very end of January, but whatever. So the overall energy being the star in reverse, there's just a sense of hopelessness, like defeat, maybe a lot of despair. It could also just imply healing, like maybe you're just going through a lot right now and you feel really weighed down. Okay, I feel like with the Temperance in reverse, it's a total like lack of long-term vision. Like you really have no idea what you're doing right now. I feel like you've almost like lost your sense of purpose. There's heavy yellow in this right now, and yellow is the sacral chakra, which talks about purpose. And when it's in reverse, it's like over-analytical, pessimistic, skeptical, feeling inferior. And I know that usually Leos are very confident, so I feel like you're very out of your element right now. Something is kind of dragging you down. You know, even with the Ace of Wands in reverse, that's talking about feeling weighed down. Maybe like a lack of desire also. Oh, sorry. Yellow is the solar plexus chakra. Orange is the sacral chakra. But yeah, so sacral chakra is desire, and in reverse, it's like destructive, aloof, frustrated, dependent, withdrawn. So again, just being very out of your element, like some type of dependent type of energy. Maybe you're waiting for your ships to come in, something to finally turn around for you. I just see a lot of like feeling kind of weighed down. Like I almost feel like a knot, you know, like something like weighing on my chest right now, like an empathic feeling. Whoever's watching this, like almost like a shortness of breath. Like I feel like you're really stressed out right now. You know, you feel really restricted somehow. Whatever you're dealing with, some type of restriction. Maybe this is also like challenging the status quo is what this means, because like the Hierophant is like spiritual, religious leader, like it's like the Pope, you know, and then in reverse it's like kind of like rebellious, you know. So maybe some of you, because you're not really getting what you want, you're losing patience, you're losing hope, you're very in despair, it is maybe causing you to act out, maybe causing you to be a little rebellious, you know. I love how the only minor arcana in this chart is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So again, just like lack of motivation, being weighed down, a lot of delays. This is also delays, despair, you know, just again, a lot of really heavy energy, like as if you have like shackles on your ankles and you're trying to get through some really hard time. And even though these colors are really bright, you know, like it just, I feel like a really dark energy for you, Leo. I really hope that you can get out of that. But let's look into that. So whoever is resonating with that, let's look into and see like what is this about. So at the bottom of the deck we have the World card. So I feel like this could be some type of cycle that may be coming to an end, and you've been waiting a really long time for it, and it almost feels like it's taking forever. That may be why you feel this sense of despair. Right now I'm not really getting a specific topic. This could be love related, this could be about desires and passions, this could be money related. No specific topic right now is coming up, but definitely a lack of action is causing you to kind of feel this feeling of despair. Now we have the Queen of Cups that wanted to flip over for me, and that's also in reverse. So again, there's a lot of negativity. This is like heavy blue, and blue is the throat chakra, and that's in reverse. So disloyal, distant, self-righteous, quiet, and moody. So a lot of you, maybe because of this energy, you're feeling hopeless, it's causing you to feel very distant, or maybe some sort of distance is making you feel this way. You know, it could be a connection with a feminine energy, it could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Let's just get one more card though. This could be you if you are a female. You know, you could be, because we have the Stars, female, the Temperance is female, Queen is obviously female, and then the Hierophant is male energy. Let's see. Like, because I read very spiritually, Leo, you could be dealing just like with some type of transformation that has to happen for you, some type of transformation, but it's just like in the worst stages right now. Like you probably recently had a Tower moment, because the Star comes right after the Tower, and Temperance is like a couple cards just before that actually. The Tower is like destruction, sudden revelations, a shake-up, like shaking up the table, you know? Let's see. Seven of Wands, more fire, energy, very, very like, the parts that are your element aren't really good, you know? Like you have a Sagittarius in reverse, you have Wands. This is not really a good one. This is competitive, and then that is in reverse. In the upright it would be fine, but the Seven of Wands is like fighting off like a very defensive energy, battling everyone. Like this, in this case here, this would be you, and this would be who you're fighting. And also feel free to watch my pick a card video. You might resonate very well with number 4, because the entire time I was reading it, I really felt like it was heavy, like Leo energy, and this is the exact same card that came up. So that might be like a nice little clarifier for you. But Seven of Wands is just challenge, competition, perseverance. You know, perseverance is patience. That literally would be the Temperance if it were upright, but in the reverse, it's like you feel weighed down. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of being patient. You feel like nothing is happening for you. You know, like that, just that type of energy, just feeling weighed down. Okay, imbalance, excess, lack of long-term vision. Like, you know, like you don't feel in your element. You don't feel like yourself, you know? And usually these cards really clarify each other, so there is some sort of competition maybe regarding this Queen of Cups in reverse. Again, this is heavy water sign. This is Scorpio. Queen of Cups is Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart somewhere. You could be this female or dealing with a female energy. It doesn't really matter, but because it is a suit, Queen, King, Knight, Page, you know, like that is a more specific gender, while the other cards are, you know, Major Arcana, Minor Arcana isn't always gender, but I don't want you to get hung up on gender. But when I see Queen or Knight or King, Page is either gender, Knight is young man, King is man, Queen is woman, you know, or just divine, you know, masculine, feminine type of energy. But let's just get back to that. So again, yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse is emotional insecurity, codependency, you know, and that's very unlike a Leo, because Leos are very confident, almost cocky, you know, at least stereotypically, you know, but Leos tend to be very, very, like, in their element, you know, like they know, like they have a sense of self, very confident people, again, sometimes very even cocky, like they're very, like, into themselves. And just the fact that you're getting this Queen of Cups in reverse, not only is this not your element, it's so opposite. Like, you know, like you're drenching your own fire, you know, like you doused your fire with water. Your flame has just been disintegrated by a bucket of water. Like, you're not yourself right now, you know? Maybe you're very insecure because there's a lot of competition around you. It could be people in, like, a workplace, people that, like, you just know around you. Again, fire is passion, action. I'm not specifically getting work or love related, but cups is love, you know? But again, I feel like I said in my last reading for this card, it's like you're trying to fight the world right now, you know, like you're trying to fight an army. Okay, you feel like you're strong enough because you always were. You always been like this more powerful person, you know. But now it's like, you know, this is you. You're by yourself. You're, you know, pretty big, pretty strong, but you're fighting like an army of 3, you know. And like, even though these are like smaller, like little smaller foxes, they still have this one's back. And like, look, this fox right here is very, very decorated, very feisty. It's like you're fighting like a soldier, you know, like a decorated soldier, you know, someone who's fought in combat, and you're just kind of like, you know, taking karate lessons, but you're not on their level, you know, like you're fighting something bigger than you, stronger than you. I feel like you definitely could be some type of spiritual thing going on, like just spiritual growth, but you're just in a trying time. It was necessary to happen. It is part of your growing, part of your life cycle, but it's something that's really bringing your energy down. I really feel that. This just feels like more general. I don't really think it's really love related, but it's just really upsetting because you're really just not in your element right now. This card wanted to pop out though from the Romance Angel Oracle, Soulmate in reverse. Yes, this is your soulmate. At the bottom of the deck, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond expands. Now, this could just be a bonus, like I said, a bonus card pull for you, because this reading wasn't necessarily love related. However, it is very spiritual with the Major Arcana heavily in it. You know, it's just something that, like, even though you don't like it, even though you're not crazy about what's going on, it's something that was meant to happen for you. And with this soulmate card, yeah, it could be, you could be going through a type of spiritual awakening, you know. I really strongly feel like this could be a type of soulmate connection, but like not quite there yet. It is in reverse. I feel like maybe you're going through some type of trauma, maybe a lot of traumatic memories are being brought up, maybe just like just a lot of like karmic cycles before meeting your soulmate, before officially going through your awakening. Because when people meet their soulmates, they go through a spiritual awakening. So this might not necessarily apply to a specific person. For some of you it might. For some of you it might, and you might know your soulmate, but you haven't really like, you're not with them yet, you're in a separation from them, or because it is reversed, maybe you're about to meet them. So I feel like this is kind of saying like once this cycle closes out, you're actually going to meet someone very significant to your life, you know? It could be someone that could be a lifelong partner, a lifelong friend, but maybe even a lifelong, you know, like a pet, you know, like a pet that you feel closely to. And I know, like, I just had my cat down a few days ago, like a week ago, and I felt like a really deep kind of spiritual connection with her. So like, you know, it could be really anything, but I feel like whoever this is resonating with, you're going through this total like shitstorm right now, like this total dumpster fire in your life, losing hope. Maybe if this is love related, you could be like, I'm never gonna find anyone again, I don't want to be alone, you know, maybe like you're into someone right now and you feel like you have to compete with everybody, you know. Again, take it how it resonates, but I feel like for a big majority of you, given how this card just kind of flew out, like this is the poster child, you know. This card is literally the profile picture of this deck, of this box, you know. This is like the card that you want to get, you know, with the soulmate card. So I feel like, and it is in reverse, but that just means it's not there yet. It's maybe almost there, maybe it's in your atmosphere, but it's not quite there yet, you know. So, and that could definitely explain why you're going through this energy of like despair, of hopelessness, upset. You know, again, you probably already know your soulmate, and maybe you're just in separation, and it's causing you to feel like separation anxiety is causing you to feel really out of your element, not yourself. Or maybe you're just going through this crazy moment of delays and upset because you're waiting to meet the one. Maybe you feel them in your energy and like, know, because your spirit recognizes them, your spirit kind of knows that it's on its way towards you, and you're waiting for it to happen, you know. I feel like, I just feel that you're waiting for this higher level of consciousness. You're waiting for this like blessing to kind of come into you, but while you're waiting, before it's actually happening, before this cycle is closing out, it really is just a total shitstorm, you know. Like you feel god awful, you know. So like an airplane just flew by, I just feel the word turbulence, you know, like when like the plane is like, you know, shaky and like really like, you know, a lot of anxiety, and like people get like really worked up and anxious because of that turbulence before the flight takes off into smooth sailing. You know, I feel like you're in turbulence mode right now, if that makes any sense. You know, you're in turbulence mode and you're about to have this nice type of connection, this nice life later. It's on its way, it's in your atmosphere, whether you see it or not, it's on its way, but you're finishing up a really shitty cycle right now. I hope that this helps you, because I feel like it will end positively for you, but definitely, like, there's someone in your energy, again, that you will get to know. There's someone that you're going to get to know, you're going to have a strong bond with them, maybe you'll feel a really deep connection with them. But as of right now, you're going through the necessary cycle before you meet that person, you know, karmic cycle. You could have had a karmic partner, you know, someone that maybe you originally thought was for you, but they're not, you know. Yeah, again, just dumpster fire, like just shitstorm right now. I feel like it will get better for you, Leo. Just hang in there. Just know that it's necessary. And you can start manifesting, you know, manifesting something better, this better part of your life that will come. This is just a cycle. Don't give up. Just stay strong. I feel like it will turn out better for you. Bottom of the deck, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So yeah, this could be some type of past life connection, and you're being triggered right now because you have to do the spiritual growth. You need to go through some events, some type of traumatic events, before coming into union with like your soulmate, with a partner, a friend, whatever, just someone who's going to be a very prominent aspect of your life, either for once or finally or for the first time in a long time. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could just be, given soulmate, you know, but soulmate, soul tribe, you know, you could be finding people that are more like you. You could be finding people, you know, groups that you feel closer to, that you feel like you have a strong bond with. You know, I feel like you are going to overcome this really shitty cycle, and it will work out better for you. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Yeah, please feel free to watch my pick a card reading, retrograde, July 25th, 2019. It's not really date specific. I just recorded it, uploaded it today. Feel free to watch that. I'm uploading all these around the same time. Yeah, just the energy, the fact that I said, oh, this might be Leo, the fact that a certain card came up, I feel like you might resonate with pile number 4. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.